something terrifying happened while the boy was sleeping. The tightly shut bedroom door creaked open on its own. A bony, lifeless arm slipped quietly into the room. It was just inches from the sleeping boy. Then suddenly, the creature's claw grew 40 meters long in a flash. But even with its reach, it still couldn't touch the boy. So while the boy stayed asleep, the monster fully opened the door. A huge, shadowy figure crept in, step by step. Just when it was about to strike, the boy jolted awake. He slammed the monster into a steel cage. Turns out, the whole thing was a setup. He'd planned it all to trap the creature. But the next morning, his father made a grim discovery. The front door had been shredded, torn apart by the monster. Clearly, the cage wasn't the end. They needed to reinforce the home fast. The father ordered his two sons to find wood. While he stayed to fix the destroyed door, the brothers left. But they didn't both go looking for wood. The older brother ditched his sibling halfway. He went to visit his girlfriend, May, in the village. He got so caught up, he forgot his mission. Only when May reminded him did he rush off. But by then, night was falling. The monster would return any minute. He hurried home, but slipped and fell into a deep ravine. Back at the meeting spot, the younger brother waited. When the older brother didn't show, he drove back home alone. But his brother was nowhere in sight. The father realized something was wrong. He scolded the younger son, then grabbed the dog and ran into the forest. Meanwhile, the older brother woke up at the bottom of the ravine. He lit his lighter, searching for a way out. That's when the monster appeared again. Just in time, the father arrived. He killed the creature in a brutal battle. But the terrain outside the cave was dangerous. They decided to wait for sunrise. As they rested, the ground beneath them gave way. The father realized it was another monster attack. He tossed explosives into the pit, pulled his son to safety, then lit the fuse. The monster exploded in a spray of gore. When the father finally dragged his son out of the cave, he was covered in injuries. The next morning, the younger brother woke up to find them missing. He jumped into the car and took off. On the forest road, he spotted their unconscious bodies by the roadside. After learning the truth, he rushed to May's village for help. But the villagers refused to assist. Out of options, he pretended to stay with May, but secretly stole rare medicine. On his way back, the villagers caught him. They locked him in an underground cellar. Just as they prepared to execute him, a monster burst through the floor and dragged him into the depths. More creatures followed.